Imagine a spacecraft, launched before smartphones existed. Before the internet, even before many of us were born. Now imagine it's still alive. Still sending signals. Still exploring the unknown. Over 15 billion miles away from Earth. But today something dramatic has happened. NASA has just shut down another part of Voyager 1. Not because it failed, but to keep it alive just a little longer. And now, engineers are preparing something incredibly risky. A last-ditch maneuver they call the Big Bang. This is the story of humanity's most distant explorer, and the desperate plan to save it. Back in 1977, NASA launched a mission that would change space exploration forever. Voyager 1. Originally, it was never meant to last this long. The plan, just a few years, fly past Jupiter and Saturn, collect data, and then go silent. But Voyager 1 had other plans. It didn't just complete its mission, it exceeded every expectation. It captured stunning images of Jupiter's storms, revealed secrets of Saturn's rings, and then it kept going. In 2012, Voyager 1 made history. It became the first human-made object to leave our solar system and enter interstellar space. Today, it is the most distant object ever created by humans. A tiny machine traveling alone in the darkness. But there's one problem. Voyager 1 is running out of power. It doesn't use solar panels. Instead, it runs on a nuclear battery. When Voyager launched, it had 470 watts of power. Today, much less. And every year, it loses about 4 watts. That may not sound like much, but in deep space, every watt matters. Because that power keeps its instruments working, its antenna pointing to Earth, and its systems alive. Without power, Voyager 1 goes silent forever. To survive, NASA engineers have been making tough choices. They've been slowly turning things off, one by one. Each shutdown is like turning off a light in a house to save electricity. And now, NASA made another painful decision. They turned off an important instrument called Low Energy Charged Particles, LECP. This instrument had been working since 1977. For nearly 50 years, it studied cosmic rays and charged particles. It helped scientists understand what exists beyond our solar system. But now, it's gone. Turned off, not because it broke, but because Voyager needs to survive. Even after shutting down instruments, Voyager 1 is not dead. It's still working. Still sending data. Still exploring a place no spacecraft has ever studied. Right now, only a few instruments remain active. They are studying the interstellar medium, magnetic fields, and plasma waves far beyond the sun. Everything we know about this region comes from Voyager. Because Voyager 1 is the only spacecraft in interstellar space. No other mission is there, so why now? Why shut down another instrument? Because something unexpected happened. Earlier in 2026, Voyager experienced a sudden drop in power. If power drops too low, Voyager's automatic protection system activates. It shuts down systems on its own. Possibly even critical ones. NASA couldn't take that risk. So they acted fast. They shut down the LECP instrument manually to prevent a much bigger disaster. A signal from Earth takes over 20 hours to reach it, and another 20 hours to come back. Every command takes nearly 2 days to confirm. And yet, engineers are still controlling it. After nearly 50 years, this is not just engineering. This is space survival. NASA is preparing something called the Big Bang maneuver. No, it's not an explosion. It's something even more complex. Instead of turning off lights one by one, you rewire the entire house in a single moment. The goal? Extend its life into the 2030s. But this maneuver is extremely dangerous. If something goes wrong, there's no repair mission, no second chance. Why fight so hard to keep an old spacecraft alive? Because Voyager 1 is doing something no other mission can do. Voyager carries something special, the golden record. A message for alien civilizations. Inside it are sounds of Earth, music, and greetings. Voyager is not just a spacecraft, it's a time capsule. A message in a bottle floating through the galaxy. But let's be honest, Voyager 1 won't last forever. Its power is fading. Engineers believe it may continue sending data into the 2030s. After that, it will go silent. But even when it dies, it won't stop moving. It will keep drifting through space for thousands of years. NASA has shut down another instrument, a sacrifice. A necessary one. And now, all eyes are on the Big Bang maneuver. One thing is certain, Voyager 1 has already made history. And even in its final days, it continues to inspire the world. Out there, beyond the reach of the sun, beyond the warmth of everything we've ever known, a tiny spacecraft is still whispering, not loudly, not clearly, but just enough for us to listen. Every signal it sends travels for nearly a full day across the darkness just to reach Earth. And when it arrives, it tells us a story of survival, a story of loneliness, a story of something we built that refused to die. This is the final chapter of Voyager 1. Space is often imagined as silent, but it's not truly empty. Out there, in the vast interstellar void, there are faint signals, tiny vibrations, waves of plasma, magnetic whispers moving through the darkness, and Voyager 1 is listening to them. For decades, it has been our ears in a place no human has ever reached. But now, those ears are slowly shutting down. One by one, each instrument turned off is like losing a sense. First sight, then touch, now hearing. Imagine being alone in a place where nothing exists, and slowly losing your ability to feel it. That is what Voyager 1 is experiencing. And yet, it keeps going. When Voyager 1 was launched in 1977, the engineers who built it were young, full of ambition, full of curiosity, full of dreams. Today, many of them are gone. Some retired. Some passed away. But Voyager 1 is still here, still moving, still doing the job they designed it to do. Think about that, a machine outliving its creators, carrying their work, their legacy, far beyond Earth. Every signal it sends is not just data. It is a message from the past, a reminder of human ingenuity, a whisper from a different time. On Earth, time feels fast. Days turn into weeks. But for Voyager 1, time is something else entirely. There are no sunrises, no sunsets, just endless darkness and slow, steady motion. At over 61,000 kilometers per hour, Voyager is moving faster than anything we've ever sent into space. It takes light, the fastest thing in the universe, over 20 hours to travel between Voyager and Earth. So imagine how far away it really is inside Voyager 1. There is something extraordinary, a golden disk, designed to last for billions of years. This is the golden record, a message from us. It contains the sound of waves crashing, the laughter of children, music from different cultures, and greetings in 55 languages. A spacecraft traveling through infinite space, carrying the voices of humanity, not for us, but for someone that might find it. Maybe millions of years from now. Voyager 1 is not just far from Earth, it is completely alone. There are no nearby planets, no stars close enough to visit, and yet it is also the most connected, because every bit of data it sends connects us to a place we've never been, a place we may never reach. Back on Earth, engineers sit in front of screens, looking at numbers, signals, fighting a battle against time, physics, and the slow decay of power. And now, the moment is approaching. The Big Bang maneuver. A bold attempt to extend Voyager's life, but also a dangerous gamble. Engineers will wait days, waiting to see if it worked. Imagine that tension. You press a button, and wait 2 days to know if you saved it. There is a real possibility that the Big Bang maneuver could fail. Voyager 1 could go silent. No final message, no goodbye. Just silence. After nearly 50 years, but even if that happens, Voyager 1 has already given us so much. It changed how we see our solar system. Voyager 1 is a reflection of us, our curiosity, our courage, our desire to explore. We built it, but in a way, it also built us. One day, Voyager 1 will go silent. But its journey won't end. It will continue drifting, passing by stars we've never seen. A silent traveler. Right now, Voyager 1 is still out there. Still alive, but time is running out. The world is waiting to see if it can survive just a little longer. And somewhere in the endless darkness, a tiny spacecraft continues its journey, carrying the voice of Earth into the unknown. Forever.